1313s.
And more, you might attack me. Big and most
Hi, I'm Lil Maya. Today we're gonna reacting to the top 10 worst things McDonald's has ever done. So anyways, let the video begins! Yay!
This is just the latest in a string of lawsuits against the fast food chain regarding...
All right, my little girl. We can't even wait to see
Welcome to Watch
this.
Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the evilest, most terrible,
Did
and most
Dr. Victoria Rodeo supposed to be a woman into a child?
Throughout its long history.
Yeah, me too. I bet Dr. Victoria Rodeo has just adults into little children. Still, why do you like this one anyway?
Would be the only one tied to the
That's
founding of
definitely
McDonald's. Unfortunately for him, it wasn't. The first restaurant was opened in 1940 by
much
brothers
even
Richard and
worse than
Maurice
this.
McDonald. Kroc, curious why the siblings bought so many milkshake machines from him, visited the restaurant in 1954. From there, he became a franchise agent. However, Kroc wanted it all.
Our client agrees fully with your conditions of sale, with one exception. Your 1% cut of future corporate earnings will have to be carried out on a handshake basis.
In 1961, he paid $2.7 million for the business. However, there was a catch. The original California site wasn't included, and Kroc wanted it.
I am Creepy Susie again for some McDonald's stuff. That sounds popular to me.
It could be anything you want it to be.
Why the heck are you supposed to be acting this time anyways?
Sounds like America.
The brothers who lost the rights to the brand renamed the restaurant the Big M. Livid, Kroc opened up a McDonald's nearby, eventually driving the Big M out of business. Number 9. Sunday Bloody Sunday. The phrase Bloody Sunday has been used for several catastrophes in history.
Those Bloody Sundays
tied
over
to the 1972 massacre in Derry, Northern Ireland.
Yeah,
when
me
British troops
too.
opened fire
I'm
on unarmed
Luana,
citizens
and I'm a
during
little
march,
girl
taking the
from
lives of 14. The
a
Irish
woman's
band U2
world.
released the song Sunday Bloody Sunday.
But that's
mostly
gotta
about
be
this
a
infamous
haunted
incident.
Halloween,
Fast forwarding to 2019,
very
McDonald's in
spooky.
Portugal decided it was appropriate to release Halloween ice cream with the slogan Sunday Bloody Sunday. Yikes. The Irish were understandably
Sounds a little
livid with
bit
this
yikes
tasteless
to me.
marketing pun.
bricks and
Still
bottles
panics
were
on
soon
that.
answered with rubber bullets and CS gas.
The outrage forced the Portuguese arm of McDonald's to cancel the campaign and issue a public apology.
On behalf of our country, I am deeply sorry.
Number 8. Condiment First Aid.
Giving away 10,000 limited edition bottles of its Big Mac special sauce today.
Condiments are usually a tasty addition to a meal that can bring out its flavor. Yet, according to some McDonald's branches, they can also be a tool for first aid.
Man,
In
am I
2015,
ever
the labor
controlled this
campaign
time
Fight
anyways?
for $15
So
announced
got a
that
lot of
McDonald's
grease in
workers
this
in
and
19
this
cities
time.
filed 28 complaints to officials about poor health and safety standards at the restaurants, with many employees lacking first aid training or franchises having missing or empty first aid kits. Workers have stated that managers had told them to put condiments on their burns. According to a Heart Research survey taken that same year, 4 out of 5 fast food restaurant staff members have been burned in the past 12 months, which is a lot of mustard to get through.
You are.
Number 7. Stealing from employees.
We only make minimum wage, and when they take money out of our pocket, that's putting us below the poverty level, and we're struggling to make it as it is.
Without workers at its over 13,000 U.S. restaurants, McDonald's couldn't hand out Happy Meals and Big Macs to rake in a fortune. Yet even with that knowledge, that hasn't stopped the franchise from stealing from it.
Man,
In
that's much
2013,
the
McDonald's
worst thing
workers
and the
issued a
things that you
lawsuit against the
thought
chain
about
for
that.
wage theft. In
Still
2019,
wanna
the
read your mind
corporation
on
settled the
this.
lawsuit with California workers for $26 million, alongside promises of basic rights like breaks. It's not only a U.S. issue, as employees in Australia sued McDonald's in 2022.
The legal claim totals upwards of $250 million in unpaid wages, and the union is also seeking maximum penalties against McDonald's.
The chain has a history of misleading its workers. In 2013, it released budgeting advice to its staff, including lowering stress by not complaining. The budget also implied its workers would need a second job to get by.
The settlement resolves claims by about
Still not
38,000
even worse
workers,
than
but
that,
the company's
huh?
timekeeping system cheated them out of
Are you
overtime,
creeping
didn't
me
allow
out
them
like
breaks, and workers were
anyways?
forced to pay out of pocket to clean or iron their uniforms.
Number 6. The McAfrica timing. In 2002, droughts and floods led to a famine in southern Africa, affecting countries such as Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Angola, forcing millions of people to
McAfrica.
struggle for food
Nobody
and hundreds
exists
to
about
lose their
this.
lives. That same year, once
Still
again, not
moving
leaving
our
the
way
room,
on
McDonald's
that.
decided it was appropriate to release a limited edition product for the Summer Olympics called the McAfrica.
After billboards in Oslo announced the arrival of a limited-time burger called the McAfrica. The McAfrica was made up of beef, cheese, tomatoes, and salad in a pita, and was said to be based on an authentic African recipe.
Sold in Norway and Denmark, the product was immediately criticized for its insensitivity to the continent's struggles, especially when the countries selling the sandwich were incredibly wealthy.
Idiot!
While the company apologized for the timing, instead of removing the product, it continued being sold through the campaign. The McAfrica even
Ooh,
returned
still
to
got
the
a lot of
2008
foods,
Olympics before
but that
vanishing
gives
once
me
more.
so much tummy to me.
Olympic team material.
Number 5. McSuing everyone.
Over 10 years ago, McDonald's objected to Irish fast food restaurant Supermac's efforts to trademark its name in the EU, on the grounds it would cause confusion around McDonald's Big Mac brand, which that company had already registered.
There's perhaps no company in existence that has gone to court as many times as McDonald's when it comes to other companies using Mc or vaguely similar names to their trademarks. In 1996, Ronald McDonald, a real person, not the clown, won against the franchise and they closed their nearby site after harassing him for decades for operating the McDonald's family restaurant since 1956. The Irish chain Supermac successfully contested McDonald's trademarks of Mec and Big Mac in the European Union. The chain has also fought and lost to Malaysia's McCurry, the UK's McChina Walk Away, and many more.
Ooh, that's realistic on
Lost
this.
an 8-year legal battle to prevent a Malaysian restaurant calling itself McCurry.
Hopefully the fast food juggernauts don't go after folks with Mick in their family name.
This is extortion, blackmail. I'll sue you, tie up every asset you own for the next 20 years.
Number 4, veggie lies.
Like your soon-to-be ex coming back from Coachella, McDonald's fries may be hiding something.
If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, McDonald's might not seem like the best place to go. But if there's no option, at least it has French fries available that you can have, right? Nope, for years the company has faced lawsuits for advertising its fries and hash browns as vegetarian, despite them being made with beef, which is very much not a plant. In 2002, McDonald's settled various lawsuits by donating $10 million to vegetarian and religious groups who typically don't consume cattle, such as Hindus.
These look like potatoes, but are they really potatoes?
Even today, the fries still contain beef in the U.S., while the UK and some other countries sell only the vegan version.
That I'm seeing this and I think it's gross, but I'm still going to eat McDonald's, right?
Number 3, chicken clubbing.
They're wild. They're cool. And right now, they're on sale.
In 2015, shocking footage emerged from TNS Farm in Tennessee. An undercover activist from the group Mercy for Animals reported videos of staff fatally clubbing chickens. The spy, who was there for 4 weeks, claimed they saw over 100 incidents of abuse there. The farm was contracted by Tyson Foods, who supplied McDonald's with its chicken.
Got to get out of here.
Along with being dropped by Tyson Foods, TNS Farms owners were also criminally charged, receiving fines of $50 altogether, plus court costs and a year of probation. Speaking of animal abuse, in 2012, McDonald's announced its plan to cease using gestation cages for its pigs, which stopped pregnant and nursing sows from moving. However, according to investor Carl Icahn in 2022, the group hasn't fulfilled this promise.
We've been working too hard. Time to kick back a bit, shake those tail feathers.
Number 2, racism against franchise owners.
Still got a number 2 on this list.
More than 50 black former franchise owners are accusing the company of racial discrimination. The lawsuit claims the fast food giant denied 52 black owners the same opportunities as white owners.
In 2020, over 50 black McDonald's franchise owners issued a $1 billion lawsuit against the firm for racial bias. They claim the company used their race to make them open sites in majority black areas of inner cities, which are often less financially profitable.
The black owner of 14 McDonald's franchises is accusing the fast food company of racial discrimination. Former Oakland A's baseball player Herbert Washington filed a civil rights lawsuit against the fast food chain earlier this week. He claims he was forced to sell several of his stores to white owners.
They also stated they were given shorter deadlines for renovations than white owners and had no financial aid. One of the black owners was Herb Washington, a former sprinter and baseball player for the Oakland Athletics.
McDonald's franchises.
Settled a lawsuit by local businessman Herb Washington. It's according to published reports. He had accused the company of racial discrimination. Washington said McDonald's put him in charge of low-volume restaurants in black neighborhoods and forced him to downsize.
He alleged he was forced to sell some of his sites to white owners by McDonald's. In 2021, McDonald's settled the case with Washington, paying $33.5 million for his remaining 13 franchised restaurants. However, in 2022, the $1 billion lawsuit was dismissed. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
I think it's coming.
Number 1, the McLibel case. In
The
1986,
McLibel
as part
case.
of London Greenpeace, Helen Steele and David Morris began handing out leaflets that criticized McDonald's for various reasons. In 1990, the corporation issued a defamation lawsuit in England against them, which became infamously known as McLibel.
Court number 35, the Royal Courts of Justice in the Strand in London. For almost 3 years, the scene of a David and Goliath battle between one of the world's biggest corporations and 2 London anarchists.
With sky-high legal costs, 3 members apologized to McDonald's as the chain requested. But not Steele and Morris. The franchise plowed millions into their side, compared to the defendants spending £30,000. In 1997, the court ruled in McDonald's favor despite agreeing with some of the leaflet's content. However, Steele and Morris weren't done and took the UK government to the European Court of Human Rights.
McDonald's is a multinational of phenomenal size and has resources outstripping most political parties around the world, and they can certainly defend themselves without going to the court.
In 2005, the court ruled in the duo's favor over claims of an unfair trial with McDonald's. Justice served.
So there it was. 313 days. An extraordinary and unenviable marathon record for a libel trial. Did McDonald's come to regret it ever brought the case to court in the first place? Will the judgment be as weighty as the hearing was long? These questions must wait for answers until next month at the earliest.
Is there a dirty McDonald's deed that we forgot? Well, unlike every one of their ice cream machines, our comment section isn't broken.
Well, see you next time.
Well, that's all, folks. Good night. Thanks for watching.
Get lost. Well, thank you, Rocky. See you soon. Bye.